Hello, welcome everyone to question number 7. Lowest common ancestor in a BST. From the topic trees in Geek for Geeks must do coding interview question. Have a quick look at the question and we will be discussing the meaning and approach behind it. Before that, if you have any extra email IDs, please do subscribe and support our channel. And if you have any doubt, just leave a comment down below. We will be very quick to respond. Now coming to the question. Here we have been given a tree and this is a BST tree. The question is saying that we have to find the lowest common ancestor for the given elements. Okay. Now there are two conditions, okay, and we'll discuss both conditions with a certain example so that will be easier for understand. So the first condition comes here. This one, the first condition. We have to check if both elements are on same side or not. Okay, now let us check. Okay, for the given example, 7 and 8. Okay, 7 and 8, we have to check with the root node. Okay, by BST, we mean the left side element will be smaller than the root and the right side element will be greater than the root. So what we are going to do is we're going to compare the given element 7 and see if the element is in the right side or left side. Now, we compare 5 is smaller than 7. So 7 is greater than the root element. So that means 7 is on the right side. Similarly for 8, 8 is also on the right side. So we know that both are on the same side. This will satisfy the condition 1. So after satisfying the condition, we're going to check both elements have common ancestors or not. Okay. Now we cannot be 100% sure that 7 will be the common of 8 because what happens is that 7 can also be here. I can just place here some other element and let us say that we have some x element here. Okay, it doesn't matter what element. Now in this case 7 and 8 both have common value, that is what is our 8 is x, but in the question given, okay, the question given 7 is present here, so we have to be sure that 7 is common part of 8. So how can we be sure if we're going to iterate the elements one by one on the side with both of these elements are present? These elements are present on the right side. So what we're going to do is we will say root will be equal to root to dot next. So the new root will be this one. Okay. And we will keep on comparing the elements given. Is 7 smaller than 6? No. Is 8 smaller than 6? No. That means still both of elements are on the right side. Now the new root will be 7 here. Now in this 7 we're going to say is 7 smaller than 7? No, it is equal to 7, right? So 7 smaller than 8? Yes, it is smaller. Okay. By this confirmation, we definitely know if 7 is not smaller or greater, that means it is equal. So we can say that we can stop the loop here and we can simply return whatever element is the smallest of 7 and 8. Okay. 7 is the common ancestor. 7 is also common for 7. 7 is also common for 8 also here. So we're going to return the 7 as the answer in this case. Okay, let us just modify this list. So 7, 8 are on the different side, but on the same side. Like this is on the right side, right? On the right side only, 7 and 8 should be on the different side. Okay, let us make such. We are going to make 4 as a root now. We will take 3 here. Okay, now we will take 5, 6, and this time 7 and 8 will be on the different side. Now you will understand what I mean by the condition 1 that is given here clearly. Okay, now we will check is 4 smaller than 7. If it is smaller, that means 7 is on the right side and 8 is also on the right side. So we will iterate one by one here. It will come to 5. It will check. Yes, it will still satisfy that condition. But when it comes to this root node, now when it checks, it will say 7 is on the left side and 8 is on the right side. So that means the condition 2 will be available to us now. So if both elements are on the different side, return root directly. So what is the root here? The root is 6 in this case. So even if both elements are on the same side, we have to check if these both elements have a common ancestor or not. If both element doesn't have a common ancestor, then that means one of the elements given in the example is a common element. If it is not, then the root element of the common ancestor will be our answer. I hope you have understood the question. If you haven't understood still, we will go into the coding section. It will be very much clear after seeing the code. Now we are inside the coding section part. And as you can see, we have taken a root and we are going to store in currently because this currently will be used for iteration. Okay, the currently has stored the root element address. Now while iterating the root, we are going to check the conditions here. It is checking if n1 is greater than data and if n2 is also greater than data. If the condition holds, then means the element is on the right side. Okay, the element is on the right side, then also we have to check the both elements have a ancestor or not. Okay, for that we will repeat this process again and again. In else if case, we're checking the element is present on the left side or not. If the element is not present on the left side, I mean both elements are not present on left side or both elements are not present on the right side. That means one element is on the left and one element on the right. So we can automatically say we just have to return the root element. Okay, if both elements are on different side, that will hold true for this else case. In that case, we're going to simply return the root here. Okay, I hope you have understood the question and also the coding part. If we are clear with the example and the coding part, please give us a like and also subscribe our channel to support us. Thank you for watching till then. Let's meet in another question.